Yes, that's correct. It's all an illusion. Nothing is real. You know, I remember this statement was made the first time I think I heard it, probably like, I don't know, 15 years ago. That's the first time I heard it. You, of course, exists from before as well, I'm sure. But I mean, like more like in mainstream uh, media, you know. And it's funny how it was because it was first said by people that were very highly aware, even enlightened. And then it kind of subsided. And then I think like with the when the video games expanded more and more, you know, become more graphic, um, people that kind of like to be, they're maybe more philosophical or maybe like to appear smarter, they would say, what? They would, you know, what if it's all an illusion? And they would look around, you know. Then I remember like a few years ago, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or something like that, Elon Musk said it, you know, the greatest Elon Musk, you know, the genius, the, you know, if I guess, you know, I don't know if this offends you, mocking him, you know, let it, you know, because I think it's a joke. But anyway, when he said it, you know, like multi-billionaire, of course, said it like that, and then people listened, you know. Now you can see, you know, in the streets, like a moron will mention this, like, what if it's all an illusion, you know? And then the other one will go like, oh, what if it's an illusion? Oh, is this real? You know, they'll go. Some of the advanced ones, they will go like imagining themselves. You know, they'll go in their mind, and they'll be thinking like, "Wow, imagine I'm like in a video game, or like I'm in this life, I'm like in a video game, and maybe they'll go further. Oh, who's controlling this? Oh. And then they'll leave it at that. They will not find much answers. You know, it depends on your level of awareness. But I've seen it. You know, it's like most of the people just kind of like say that, and then they see how it sinks in other people's minds. And all it does, it's like it basically just goes from one ego mind to another ego mind. You know, enhancing itself, stroking each other's out. You know, appearing smart. So maybe there are I'm sure there are some of them that maybe will go actually deeper. They will inspect exactly what this means. But you know, the funny thing for me is like because I you know I had these questions um quite a while ago. Yes, because I'm so special. And I found answers. Sometimes I didn't, and sometimes I did, and then I did, and then I didn't. But definitely a little bit more than, you know, like, oh, if it's all an illusion, and you know, trying to impress others by these questions, getting their mind to think, you know. Now that I, well, know a few more things than before, I would say like, well, just watch where this mind goes when it goes to explore this question. You'll get, for some people this will mean nothing, but for some people they'll understand that there's, you know, you cannot find answers. I think that Einstein was the one that said with the same mind, with the same mind that created the problem. This is of course true. If you go further, you might realize what is beyond the minds. And I don't mean it as a thought experiment. I mean it as an actual experiment. And when I now I'm listening to myself, when I said this before, I didn't know what I mean. Now I know what I mean because you know, when you experience the thing beyond the mind, it's not just a concept. It's an actual thing. You know, like you experience, you throw yourself in the water, and it's like, whoa, this is how the water feels like that. Not saying it feels like water, you know, even though it could, but I'm saying, you know, with this certainty what means beyond the mind. Experientially, that's the conceptual word that you say. Like, I know experientially what it means. So to the ones that think it's all an illusion, which, you know, funny, this is true and it's also not true the way I see it. But to the ones that you feel like it's all an illusion, great. You got it. It's all an illusion. Check. You are the one. Now, maybe go like Neo from the Matrix and jump from the building, and well, experiment the illusion, if it's all an illusion. No? Or maybe something similar. Disclaimer, I'm not actually telling you to do that. I'm mocking this statement, it's all an illusion, with an example where you'll find out that it's quite a painful illusion, even if it's an illusion. So recently I heard a story where this some Zen monk, I mean, what do you care, but some meditator, master actually, uh, was crying. And when the student came, he was surprised because he thought, "Oh, this is Zen master. They don't cry. They don't have emotions." But then, sorry, I have some flies again. But then the master said that his son has died, and the student was still like kind of perplexed and it's like, "Well, but surely was thinking as a master, you would know how to handle this." And then he came to the master and said, like, "But master, I thought you said it's all an illusion. Why are you so sad?" And the master stopped for a second and said, "Because this is the saddest illusion that you can experience." So, so much about illusion. And if you still feel it's an illusion, which is right, that's the tricky thing. In some way, it's right, but most likely not in the way that you are conceiving it, you know, because most likely you're conceiving it with your mind. By the way, for those the ones that click on these videos, besides the friends, you guys are cool. I love you. But the ones that were kind of like, if this, I know, YouTube algorithm even reach somebody else, but people that I know, the few people I know, that and they clickbaited on this question, or if it's all an illusion, to see if there maybe they find some insights there, that their ego can grab and take it somewhere else so they can impress somebody else and enhance their ego even more. So I lost my train of thoughts, but if it's all an illusion anyway, right? So it never happened. This video never happened. So that was just a little bit of fun contemplation I had, and I wanted to record something, So maybe for the ones that are interested in these kind of questions, I invite to, if you're really interested about the answers. Most of the people are not even interested because their mind is it's not, maybe some philosopher or people that know life beyond the concepts. Those people will be interested and probably know how to answer this question experientially. I just thought it was kind of funny how it comes across. Even now some teenagers, they'll tell you this like, wow. Even though I don't want to say, you're not smart, but you know, you may be lacking some wisdom there, as we all, like myself as well. Anyway, this was just a funny like thing that came to my mind today, and I wanted to record about it. So maybe you can tell me how it's all an illusion. Not saying it's not, but what is your explanation? What is it all about? What kind of illusion is this? Curious what people think about this. Anyway, so much for today. Take care.